Hey there and welcome. Today we're diving into an awesome article from Mzansi magazine that gives you a step-by-step guide to starting your own printing business right here in South Africa. If you've ever thought about turning your creative ideas into a real, profitable business, then you are in exactly the right place.
So let's just jump right in, shall we? Are you ready to take that spark of an idea and actually build something with it? Because let me tell you, the opportunity in South Africa right now is absolutely electric.
Mzansi magazine calls South Africa's printing sector a busy hotbed of creativity and innovation. And you can see why. Think about it. From bold signage that catches your eye to custom t-shirts and beautiful stationery, the demand for quality printing is everywhere. It's a seriously exciting space to be in.
All right, first things first, we have to talk strategy. Because before you even think about buying a printer or renting a space, you've got to figure out your niche. This is maybe the most important first step. So what do we even mean by niche? Well, simply put, it's your special thing. It's what makes you stand out. You know, who are you selling to? What exactly are you going to offer them that no one else can? Nailing this down is basically the foundation of your entire business. So what are your options? Well, there are tons. You could get into t-shirt printing. I mean, who doesn't love a custom tee? Or maybe you're more into signage, helping other businesses literally make their mark. You got promotional goodies, high-quality digital photo printing, even large-scale offset printing for things like magazines. Each one is its own little world of opportunity.
Okay, so you've picked your niche. Awesome. Now it's time to get into the nuts and bolts of it all, the practical stuff. We're going to build the blueprint for your business. The whole setup really comes down to these three massive pillars. 1, getting all your legal ducks in a row. 2, finding the right place to work from. And 3, getting your hands on the right equipment for the job. Let's dig into each one. First up, the legal stuff. Look, this is the part nobody loves, but it's non-negotiable. You've got to register your company with the CIPC, decide on a legal structure, get your tax number from SARS, and please open a separate business bank account from day one. Trust me, doing this right from the start will save you a world of pain later on. And of course, doing all this brings us to the R1,000,000 question, or maybe the R100,000 question. What's it actually going to cost to get this thing off the ground? And the answer is, well, it depends. The startup costs can swing from around R100,000 on the low end all the way up to over $1 million. It really just comes down to how big you want to go right out of the gate. So let's break that down. For 100 to 200,000 Rand, you can set up a pretty decent small-scale operation. You know, a good digital press, a computer, some basic finishing tools. But if you're dreaming of a big, large-scale operation with a massive offset press and a proper storefront, that's when you're looking at that $1 million plus investment.
All right, your niche is set, the foundations are built. Now for the really fun part, launching this thing and actually getting some paying customers. So how do you get the word out there?
Here's your basic marketing toolkit. It all starts with a solid brand, a great name, a cool logo. Then you need a professional website. That's your online home base. From there, you hit social media. You go out and network at events to meet people. And hey, don't forget old school local ads. A mix of all of these is what's going to help you build that customer list. Let's be real for a minute. Starting any business is a roller coaster. So it's super important to have a clear picture of both the challenges you're going to face and the awesome rewards you're working towards. It's really a balancing act, isn't it? On one side, yeah, you've got some hurdles. The competition can be tough, the investment is real, and tech changes so fast. But man, the wins on the other side are huge. You get to be creative every single day, you're building a business that's all yours, and the potential for growth is absolutely there. To really make it in the long run, you can't just be thinking about today. You have to keep one eye on the future. So what's next for the world of printing? Where is this all heading? There are 4 big trends you have to watch. First, personalization is everything. People want stuff that's made just for them. Second, digital is still transforming the game, making everything faster and more flexible. Third, sustainability is becoming a huge deal. Customers are actively looking for eco-friendly options. And finally, you have some wild tech integrations coming in, like augmented reality mixing with print. It's opening up a whole new world of possibilities.
You know, Mzansi magazine really says it perfectly. Starting a printing business takes a ton of planning and passion, no doubt about it. But for anyone who's ready to jump in and take on the challenge, your success story is just waiting for you to write it. So we'll leave you with this one question.
Thinking about everything we just talked about, the different niches, the cool tech, all that potential, what's the first thing you're going to create? The blueprint is right here. The rest, well, that's up to you. Thanks for tuning in.